His dad died 8 weeks ago. You really think 20 history worksheets about the French Revolution matter to him right now? Structure matters, Mrs. Harrington said. These kids need to learn that life doesn't stop just because something bad happens. That's a valuable lesson. He's 16, I said. He just lost his father. The valuable lesson he's learning right now is that half his teachers care more about their gradebooks than his dead parent. Coach Davidson shifted uncomfortably. Mr. Lopez stared at his hands. Mrs. Harrington's face went red. That's completely unfair. I offered him extensions. The door opened. Devin walked in. He wasn't supposed to be there, but Miss Nguyen had clearly texted him to come down without telling the rest of us. Mrs. White Harrington didn't notice him standing by the door. She kept going. These kids need to understand that grief doesn't excuse laziness. My mother died when I was in college and I still graduated on time. Devin stood there for a second. Then he spoke, his voice completely calm. You're absolutely right, Mrs. Harrington. My dad dying was super lazy of me. I should have asked him to schedule his heart attack for summer break. That way it wouldn't inconvenience your lesson plans. Every head in the room turned toward him. Mrs. Harrington's face went from red to white in about 2 seconds. Devin looked at each teacher, one by one. Mr. Lopez, I'm sorry I didn't stay after school for tutoring. I was too busy planning my dad's funeral and helping my mom figure out how to pay the mortgage. Mrs. Lin, I'm sorry I zoned out during your lab on cell division. I was thinking about how my dad's cells stopped dividing permanently. He turned to me. Mr. Lane, thanks for being the only teacher who treated me like my grief mattered more than a history worksheet. At least one person here remembers I'm a human being. Then he walked out, didn't slam the door, just left. The room was completely silent. Ms. Nguyen closed her laptop. I think we're done here. Mrs. Harrington tried to say something, but Ms. Nguyen cut her off. Actually, I need everyone except Mr. Lane to leave. Now, after they filed out, Ms. Nguyen looked at me. I recorded that whole thing. I'm sending it to the principal. Harrington's getting transferred. Devin passed all his classes that year. The other teachers suddenly found ways to be more flexible with deadlines. Mrs. Harrington got moved to a different school that summer. Last I heard, she's teaching somewhere in Kentucky now. Devin graduated 2 years later. Gave a speech at graduation about his dad. Didn't mention Mrs. Harrington once. That's class.